This could be a bad motor effort right here.
No turning back now.
Hold up. Here we go. Finally getting able to work on a car around here. 1937 Plymouth Coupe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 window. The story goes, my buddy Larry ended up going about 5 hours to get this car. A towing company had it. It's a nice car. Let's do the walk around. All right, I wasn't sure at first if this was a 37 or 38. It kind of looks like a 38 as well, but then I looked at the title, and the title said 37. So California plates, the old black and yellows. I don't know. I guess this was an old California car. Don't know unless somebody just put it on there because it says 63 right there. And this is a 37. So this car is in awesome shape. This is one of my bucket list cars, by the way. And I should just buy it off my buddy, but I'm like, I don't really need another project right now. I still got my Charger. I ended up selling the Voodoo Child, so I don't really want another like crazy project. And this ain't crazy. It's just, it needs some work. You need to slam this thing down. It's too high in the ass end. It's got a little bit of rust right here. As you can see, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to take care of that or not. And what I think it was doing was leaking down the window, and then it started leaking out right there. But, you know, it's a 37, guys. Come on. Look how good a shape it is. And I think it's original paint. It's got a little bit of bubbling right here from down at the bottom of the trunk. I seen one more area here. Not a big deal. Actually, somebody skimmed it. They got some Bondo there. So there's a little body work done on this in its day, some way, shape, or form. We got another black and yellow, California 1986. Also California 71, 86, 71, 71, 86, whatever that means. Go around on the passenger side. Looks awesome. Nothing crazy. Now this car also comes with all new windows. So we got windows because somebody Bonnie and Clyde this one here. And we got a lot of like bubbling and stuff just from old age here. So we got all new glass for it. Am I going to put that in? I don't know about that. I don't even know if I could do glass like this. I don't know if it takes special skill or like to really pull this molding off. I don't know. Anyway, let me pop this bad boy for you guys. Let me show you what we're working with here. Ooh. So here you go. Bad to the bone flathead. Straight 6. All original, as you can see, and everything looks to be pretty dang complete. So I don't want to say nothing and jinx myself, but I don't think we're going to have trouble with this as long as it's not locked up, which I don't know. I don't think it is. But anyway, looks good there. Everything is panning out great. Now let me show you the bad to the bone interior in this thing. Oh, shit. Diamond tucked rod, 60s hot rod style. I love this style. This is all me right here. I love diamond tucked interior, especially on old cars like this. So as you can see, this is the glass. I didn't really go through. The seats are still pulled out. I didn't go through the car yet. As we got it here is exactly the way You're seeing it. I mean, obviously I opened the doors a few times and opened the trunk, me and Larry, but I didn't go into the seats or anything. And somebody already did, probably that towing company, because you can see the seats pulled out. So they're looking for all the treasures. So I ain't gonna find nothing. For sale, by owner, 37 Plymouth. Look at the dash in this thing, guys. This thing is awesome. Everything looks so good in it. What is the mileage? It says 96,776. Even got a key. We're so lucky. Most of the time these ones don't have a key. We got the, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're leaving this out too, so it looks bad to the bone. Ooh, it even rolls nice too. Fold out window. We got the headliner's a little bit sagging there. I'll probably end up cutting that out. Got some, looks like we got some hubcaps over there. And I will clean this out and show you as I go. I'm not going to pull anything right there. And I'll show you the trunk here. Now there was a nice set. Hold on. Bear with me. There was a nice set of valve covers, like the Wylands, aluminum finned. Larry put them on the shelf, which I don't blame him. I don't know why he didn't put this on here, because this is a good air cleaner from a Mopar or no car. Anyway, we'll clean this out. I'll show you what I'm working with here. Ooh, cock. I found a cock gun. Look at the way it works. Look at it. That's a bonus. Throw that in with my handy dandy handyman stuff. And yeah, I'm not going to get into this yet. We'll do it together. So let me get the vacuum out. Let me start getting some stuff going. And let's start getting, you know how I roll. Let's get her vacuum first. Let's feel the car out. Let's be one with the 37. So in order to be one, you got to start vacuuming them. You got to start cleaning on them, just kind of feeling them. You know, you're doing the butt sniffing thing right now, like a dog. You gotta, like a dog, you gotta sniff it. You gotta, you gotta let her know that, hey, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to be an ass. So anyway, so let me do that. Let's clean her out. Let's do all that good stuff. Then let's clean her up a little bit, and then let's see if we can't get her running. On a quick note, the reason why I haven't done a video in so long, except for that Charger you see me pull the other day under the pine needles, I got a lot of hate on that one. Like, I'm just trying to rescue cars, and people are getting upset with me on that. Like, you know, that's not my fault. I didn't leave it under the pine trees. Anyway, you see this black door behind me. I see a red door, and I want it painted black. Anyway, I'd finished my shop, guys. I expanded. It's taken me about 3 weeks. But that's the whole reason why Voodoo Child's gone now. My 67 Coronet with the big tunnel ram. I was able to sell that for a good chunk of change, and I threw it into a shop expansion. So we'll take a break off this real quick, and I will show you. I should just do a video of it, like a whole new video, separate video on the shop. But let me just show you real quick. So if you're not into this kind of thing, go ahead and fast forward right here. I just want to let's show you guys what I did. I just put this door in today. I can't open it all the way because I don't have enough of that bar up there to slide my door all the way down. I had to order 2 barn door kits, $100 a crack. You know how that rolls. So anyway, oh wait, I'm gonna turn the lights off, and then I'll turn them on. Ta-da! 10 out, 36 all the way down. It is a beautiful open space. I was able to get all my stuff over here so my shop isn't so cluttered, and I feel like I'm still cluttered no matter what. I got Larry's engine stand over here for a 340 that I need to fire up. I haven't done that yet. But anyway, I put the workbench. I got everything all organized because I have to be organized, guys. Otherwise, I cannot perform with car stuff. Left an open ceiling, galvanized the walls so I could throw sparks and not be too concerned, because I had OSB behind it, and I'm like, man, if I start throwing sparks or welding stuff, I'm gonna get scared that OSB is gonna start smoldering, and the next thing you know, I'll go in the house, and it'll be in the danger zone. So anyway, but I was able to get all my crap over here. I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be an electrician in and out of the Marine Corps, so I still know how to bend some pipe, which I enjoy doing that stuff. And I still am good with that. Now carpentry work, I'm good. I know enough to be dangerous, but electrical is more my forte. But anyway, one last thing I did not order yet is I'm ordering a roller door right here, like a little one, like a storage facility. You know, it's only like 5 foot by like 7 foot high. And of course, you know, if anybody knows a place to get roller doors for cheap, they're $400 and $300 for shipping. So I'm looking at almost $700-800 for a little roller door. So I haven't ordered that yet, needless to say. Somebody told me to go to Superior Metal Buildings. They may have one for cheap, but I don't know. So anyway, that's why I've been... Hang on. That is why I haven't been doing no videos, because I've been sitting here expanding my shop. So anyway, that's the tour. Let's get back to the Plymouth. I just wanted to show you guys that. So if you see me going in and out of here in the background, you're like, and you know my shop, you're like, what the frick? What is that? Anyway, new shop. Man, I just love that I have all this room now. You guys don't even know. It was getting so cluttered back here. Getting overwhelming with clutter. And I cannot have clutter, I'll tell you right now. So what we're going to do is just lay all this crap out on the table so I can see what we're working with here. I like the rat rod look, like straight steely wheels. Like that, steely. That's all me right there. That's my style. But we may put these on and just see what she looks like. So I'm looking at the battery box. Oh, okay. This is very weird. So the battery box is completely rusted through. I don't know, I guess there's this strap here to hold, I don't know. We may have to put a bottom on this. Battery's gonna go right through the floor. I don't know. And we could see there's a bunch of rope and bull crap sticks, so the animals were in here. They made a nest. Whenever I find these nests, you always think there'll be cash, like they got into a cash hoard and started making a nest with cash. Not so much, never works. Anyway, let me open the other door. How does this... Oh, okay, it does fold. Alright. So, back here we have a plexiglass window somebody made. That's nice. Let me open this other door here. Now we can see. Okay. Alright, I need to get the garbage can for that, all that crap, and we could vacuum. Half-ass put this carpet back. Don't look bad. It's still usable. Oh, I see the animals got in there. Okay. This is where the spare tire goes. You can see the animals ate through that nice tuck and roll crap. Let's see what's back here. I think my buddy already went through a lot of this stuff. All right, stay. Okay, all right. This is what I'm talking about. The old Coors bottle. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what year this looks like. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. Almost looks like 60s, but I think those were more cans. You find cans. I don't know. I don't know that label. What do you think? Let me know. You guys let me know. Looks like the old choke knob or something. Like an old knob. No change, no nothing. They didn't leave me nothing. I like this little rack here. It's kind of like a little shelving rack. It's kind of cool. I guess that's original too. You can keep your stuff, all your handy dandy little things right there. Anyway, let me get the vacuum out and we will start cleaning on this bad boy. One thing I forgot to do is pop this glove box. I don't want to force it. I think it just clicks. Let me get a screwdriver. There we go. Oh, no treasures but paperwork. And that tells me how long this thing's been off the road, because I have no idea. So we have an old temporary identification. 1984. Oakley, P.O. Box State. I know of Oakland, California, not Oakley, but maybe there is. 37 Coupe. So 96,395 miles in 1984. So maybe it has been off the road since 84. We'll keep that with the paperwork. This is a Richard Cross on this car in Manteca. Man, I'm from California, man. I don't ever heard of these places. Anyway, Richard Cross. And this is 1984, February. Let's see what else we got. One more piece of paper. Ooh, a ticket. This is just a Mopar parts receipt, but there's nothing written on it. So that's pretty much trash. Got some old matches. We got burial benefits, life insurance, junk. Got some old fuses with no fuses in it. These pins are always cool. Let's see, an old pin. Petaluma Inn. Petaluma, California. So everything I'm seeing that's in this car is California. I wasn't sure about the black and yellow license plates at first, but it looks to be like it is a California car. That's pretty cool. We got some of the old lights. You know, those kind of, like the jeweled lights. We got an old, just like an old knob. And other than that, guys, that's about it. I'm going to vacuum. Piece of paper. There's nothing on it. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this crap out. Just some old screws. Nothing crazy. And yeah, we could continue on, and then we'll do the trunk. All right, and we are back Thursday morning. Nice, risky. I think we're in the 50s. We've been down in the 20s, then the 30s. Now we're in the 50s, and the 50s feels good. You're like, man, I can do all kinds of crap today, and it's like in the 50s. That's fine. Anyway, we're going to clean the trunk out. We were going to do that last night, but we didn't get around to it. And then what I want to do is drag this car back out for like the third and fourth time. Use the air gun. We'll blow out all the rest of the dust and dirt, because I don't want to blow it out in here because my shop's all pretty now. And then we'll pressure wash it, bring it back in, and then we'll start on seeing if we can't get the engine cranked over. So, until then, let's do it. It has been a while since I've got in one of these cars and found any good treasures at all. I mean, they've been gone through so much by people, especially here in North Carolina. I feel like when everybody sells a car, they just go through it. Now, when I was stationed up in DC and I used to buy and sell cars, people didn't care. They just left everything in there. I'd find all kinds of good stuff. But nowadays, I'm gonna say nowadays, but recently, I don't find much of anything good. That's just my 2 cents. Alright, looks a little bit better. I still want to pull that carpet out and see what's up. A lot of crap underneath that. Well, let me push it back out, and then we could get the air compressor fired up and start blowing all the rest of this dust out. Alright, well, she's all pressure washed. She wasn't even really that dirty. Just the running boards were all kind of muddy. Other than that, she really is not had like a bunch of mildew, and it's all therapeutic when you watch people do the pressure wash thing. But it's good. She was clean. I did open the doors because it was like completely mudded up around the doors. I know I hit the inside of the door panels, but as long as you don't sit there and soak them, they'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I was gonna tell you, I take that back on the original paint. I thought it was original paint, and now me being one with the car, I'm being one with the car. I'm doing the whole butt sniffing thing. So as I'm cleaning stuff, things are coming to my mind like, wait, that ain't right. Oh, that's kind of cool. But anyway, I started noticing some green paint. Let me show you. So like I was saying, I was starting to think original paint, but then if you get right here, you see a little bit of Bondo, like where somebody tried fixing this at one time or something, or fixing this. So that tells me it did have some body work, or somebody's already played with this thing a little bit. But right here, so right in this area, you could see that it's green. So this was a repop car. They did a dang good job, though. I never would have thought that it was a repop. I thought for sure it was original paint. But yeah, green there. I mean, they did the door jambs and everything, so. But you start peeling the onion back here, you can see the primer. And then right in here, you can see like this aqua green kind of back in the corner. So anyway, It was an aqua green car at one time. I'm sure that was probably the original. But all right, still cool. I'd rather have a black car, honestly. I think black is more gangster. Especially this one's got like a patina black to it. Let's see how we're gonna do here. Oh, it's varnished. I can smell it. Yeah, let me see. That could just be just a little bit in the bottom. Yeah, I don't hear nothing. Alright, we'll probably end up, I don't know, having to drop the tank. I don't know. I hope not. I just want to put some fuel in it. See if it pulls to the front, but it's probably all clogged up. So anyway, let's get some tools. My little tool cart. Fire up the light. I may need this too. It's hard to see with the hood that does that because it blocks all the light. So get my tool cart. I usually like to work on this side, but I don't feel like pulling that car all the way around. I'll throw these in here. That's good enough there. Let's throw some plugs. Looks good. Alright. Let's throw this bad boy. Yeah, that's good. We can start off with this. Alright, so let's drop these plugs out of here. I almost feel like somebody might have had these out. They don't feel very tight, but then again, they are black, so they were running them. We'll do a little bit of Marvel Mystery oil. That's lubed up. I forgot to pull the oil dipstick for you guys. Let's see what she looks like. It's in there, but it's black. A couple quarts low too. We'll run it. I lubed up all the linkages yesterday before I went to bed. So we should be good on linkages. And the fuel panel felt pretty good, like it was, you know, had a good, I tightened the spring up on it, but it felt pretty responsive, everything. There was nothing like locked up. Anything crazy. Choke. Alright. Yes, really nice. Alright, it's disconnected. I think the next thing we need to do is just go ahead and put a 6-volt, which I do have, battery to it and see if this thing is even going to crank over, if it's locked up, whatever. Alright, so I traced it out, positive, negative. I went underneath the car. Car looks good underneath, man. The only thing as far as rust wise, and I will put it on the lift. So 2 black cables, you know, obviously I don't know which is which. So you got to go under it and see which one's going to the body or the engine or whatever. This one just happens to be going to the The negative happens to be going to the engine. And I'm gonna put this one red for the next guy. Put a little red tape around it so they know that yes, this is the positive wire. Okay, we're back to it. There's no floor in the bottom of this battery box. But there's this, whatever this band thing is, so we're gonna hope for the best. Slide her in there. Now, when we do this, we just gotta make sure we don't get no fires. Which I don't think so. Everything looked good. There's only a couple wires hanging that are stripped on the end, and I don't know where they go. Anyway, this has got an awesome push button starter. Let me put the camera on the other side. We could do this together here and see what she's gonna do. I don't see no smoke yet. I'm always looking. This has got an awesome push button starter. Usually I gotta wear a pair of boots because it's a little spike that sticks up and it hurts your foot. This one's got a nice ball on the end. So that's always a bonus. Let's see here. Oh, what did I hear? I heard some action. I need to put this stuff back. Oh yeah. All right, let's look. Oh boy, they crank over so freaking slow. Push to start. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard to push by yourself. No compression on 1, 2, 3. No compression on number 4 at all. Besides me taking a face of marble mystery oil. Hopefully that one comes alive. Otherwise, it's gonna suck. Alright, what I want to do now is I just want to turn the key and see if I filed down the points just with my quick little Revlon nail file. And I want to turn the key. I hooked up this coil and see if I get any spark at all on the points. Then we'll bring it up around and see if we get spark to the plugs. Once we get that, I could probably dump a little fuel down the throat and see what she's gonna do. So let me turn this key. Let me see, make sure there's no fires. I don't see no smoke. Let's go ahead and do this. I seen a little bit of spark and then it stopped. Whatever that means. Alright, we got a spark. Alright, we're good there. I'm going to just go ahead and put this cap back on. I'm going to turn the key back off. I know I'm going to have to put 12 volts this thing. I freaking know it. Everybody told me they run 8 volts on them and they do way better. So I don't know. Now 12 volts. And we got spark. Okay, let's turn the key off. What is this, a dog collar? Why is there a dog? Cat. Misha the cat. Why is Misha the cat's collar in this thing? The Martinez's. Antioch, California, with a phone number. So that's really weird. I found, I always said I never find treasures. I don't consider this a treasure, but I've never found a cat collar inside the engine compartment, which is always a bonus. You always wonder what story that has to say. And I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying somebody just dropped it in here. Let's just go with that. Got a little bit of two-stroke oil here, or two-stroke gas. A little bit down there. Oh. See if I can do it from the inside. That's the only thing about using 12 volt, man. It'll burn up the starter. You have to be real careful with cranking and cranking. We'll see here how much stuff came out the back. Let me open the other side. You can see that. Not too bad. Not a bunch of peanuts or nothing, but that tells you. I really want to... What was I gonna do? Oh, see if there's any fuel. We ain't gonna be able to do that. Let me fill up this bowl. Let me fill up this fuel bowl and see if we could do a little bit better than just dumping it down the throat like that. Let me check the firing order because it sounds like it's a little bit out of time. Alright, let's try again. One of the wires was switched, probably by me. It ran. Sounds great. Alright, she's up in the air. That was a pain in the ass. I had to drive that truck pull with my truck, the car all the way around the yard, get out every like 5 feet, turn the steering wheel. Oh man, it's the worst. Anyway, I had to get her to the lift side because tomorrow's supposed to pour down rain, and I don't want to drive this. I don't want it back out in the rain because I got it all nice and pretty. And also, I need to clean the tank because we ain't getting no fuel. So let's do it under. Let's go under it. Let me show you what we're working with here. Ooh, it's got a drain on it. So tomorrow, I guess, I get to drop this tank because it's not sucking fuel. Let's see. I should probably get the light over here for you guys, huh? Yeah, you can see a little bit. You can see better than I can. So anyway, underneath looks really good. I see there's a little rust right in this area behind the, kind of behind the bumper. No biggie. Just got a dent in it or something. I don't know. Anyway, rear end's leaking like a sieve. Nothing crazy. It's just greasy. Let's see here. We got a glass pack, so you know she's fast. This is what I was talking about with the battery tray. It's like they put this rubber thing here. It needs to get a battery. Needs to get a new piece of steel. Put it around here. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, so I could just set the battery in. I don't know what rig they got over here. Ground wire, good. Frame rails look real good. Running boards look solid. Just a stick. Transmission looks nice and greasy like they all do. Clutch. I see the clutch spring has got a piece of wire around it. That's fine. And I was wondering why this thing's sagging to the left. Like it's got the gangster lean to it. I do not know why, because all the frame rails look legit as can be. So I do not know. I wonder if there's a different tire on this side. I'm going to look at that. It could be a different tire size. But anyway, all good. Everything looks good. So we got... Oh, I blew air through the fuel line. What the frick? And I got lucky. It was clogged up at the tank. I blew air both ways. Threw up into the tank. I heard it bubbling. So I put a rag over the fuel spout, or where you put fuel in. Nozzle, a tube, whatever. Put a rag over it. Shot it with air. Blew fuel. Next thing you know, fuel is just leaking all over the floor, which always makes me nervous because I don't like fuel, man. Oof, if it's catching on fire, it's a bad day. So anyway, I got that stopped. Went up to Advanced Auto, got a new fuel line. Now I pulled that glass see-through fuel. It's like a fuel bowl kind of thing, but you could see if you're getting fuel. These are a catch-22 to pull because sometimes when you pull them, you put them back up, and then they won't seal right, and then you sit there and leak all day. But you kind of have no choice because you got to see if you're getting fuel, and the only way to do that is taking these glass bowls off and cleaning it. Then you could tell if you're getting fuel up, from the tank to that point to the fuel pump and then up into the carburetor. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this out. We'll cross our fingers that it'll reseal itself. We'll run the line. I'll run a filter on it, and I don't see why this thing will not stay running once it gets fuel. Because when I look down the carburetor, you can see it, the jet pushing fuel. I don't know. So hopefully, everything will work out and it'll fire right up and we can take it for a ride. Oh, I can't run around fast enough. This is ridiculous. I gotta be able to reach down in there and Alright, well, you've seen her run. Fuel pump is not pumping any fuel. I thought it'd come alive. It is not. So I may have to take that fuel pump out. Diaphragm's probably jacked in it. And clean that out tomorrow. I'll do that. And yeah, other than that, I would think she would run. Alright, got the fuel pump out. Let's take it into the fab shop, my new fab shop. We'll put her in the parts washer here. And then we're going to take her apart. We're going to see what the frick is going on here. I could get a rebuild kit for $55. Or I could get a whole new one for 100 and... Oh, it was like 100 and... Okay, let me put you in here with me. Let me put you in the jacuzzi. So yeah, I could do a 155 for a new one. 55 for a rebuild kit. I'm gonna take this thing apart. Alright, cleaned her out. Diaphragm don't even look bad. Put her back together. I feel like it's doing something. Wonder if it was sucking air around this seal. That's what I'm starting to think. And it couldn't quite. It's got a good push on it. So yeah, I don't even think we need a new pump, to be honest. Got good flow. So let me go ahead and make a gasket for this, and then we will put it back together. All right. That worked awesome. So I put the fuel line back, put the fuel pump back. It started sucking fuel into the bowl. I just kept cranking on it, and it started just shooting out the top like a good flow. So we're going to put that back on, that line, and I would have showed you, but I'm just going to explain it. Just believe me, it had a good solid stream. So I guess if it was sucking air around that seal, maybe, is what I'm thinking might have been the issue. Because like I said, that diaphragm didn't look bad at all. All right. 9 o'clock at night. Doing this for you guys. Sorry about the camera angle. I know it's the same one over and over, but I don't have nowhere else to put you. Let's Get some fuel up in there. I feel like this pig's driving on about 4 cylinders. She's definitely, I'm scared to take her down the road, but we'll see what happens. Alright, well, bear with me. This thing's running on about 3 cylinders. Can't never seem to find first. No brakes. Douche. See if it'll make it down the street. Second gear. Second gear's long, man. I think I like first. Oh yeah, this thing is a beast. Coming around the bend. I got the emergency brake on standby. Does it work? Yeah, it works good enough. There we go. So fast it knocked my phone over. Brake. I don't want to kill the thing, but I kind of feel like I'm a rod guy, like hot rod, but this thing's so doggish, man. I don't know how I feel right now. I'm just hoping we make it back. I know it had that one bad cylinder. I was hoping it'd come alive, but I don't think it is. So I think we're running on 5. Get me out of this. All right, well, that's about a wrap for the 1937 Plymouth Coupe. I've had people tell me it's a 38. All the paperwork says 37, but maybe they did a grill change on it or something. Who knows? But I had a blast, and this is one of my bucket list cars that I always wanted to do and like lower it down, make it a nice little rod. And I know I should buy this, and all my friends are like, you need to just buy that car, just push it off into the side, put a cover over it, mess with it later. And I know I should, but it's like, for me, I can't just have a car with a car cover. I got to have her badass like now. I can't wait. I have no patience. So in order to have it badass now, you're going to start forking out the hundos. And it's like, man, I just sold my badass 67 Coronet Voodoo Child. So I'm not really ready yet to take on another hot rod. I got my 69 Charger, and I've been ripping that around here in New Bern, and I enjoy the crap out of that car. That car is just fun to drive. So it's not like I gotta have something. These don't come around often. Anyway, it's gonna be for sale. One of you guys check it out. It's got it's got a California pink slip title, whatever, from the 80s. So whatever that is, if that's any good, nah, it's fine. But we got some paperwork on it. But did you guys enjoy the ride down the street? I almost felt like I wasn't going to make it back. And I'm sitting there pulling that freaking emergency brake like an old locomotive and hoping somebody don't pull out of their driveway. And I'm hoping I didn't break down, because that's just embarrassing around here when all the neighbors see me pushing these old cars down the street. But anyway, we had a blast. And the best feature I forgot to show you when we were driving, because I felt like I had such a handful with this thing that I couldn't think about nothing else. The freaking crank front windshield, man. That's the coolest, the baddest thing on it. Not to mention the little vent kicks up, too. Oh, man, I got it all cranked out now for pictures, but, can't do it all, man. But let me know what you think about this one. Badass coupe. She was a handful, kind of pain in the ass to get started, but when she started, she did all right. I think maybe if you keep driving it, number's 5-cylinder might come alive. Who knows? But this ain't the kind of car where I'd keep a flathead in it, man. I'd put a little V8 in it. And it wouldn't be a Chevy either. I'd put a little Mopar, like an old Hemi. I mean, obviously you ain't putting no 426 in it, but like an old 392, that'd be badass for this, with some Deuce carburetors or whatever. But anyway, pipe dreams, man. Pipe dreams. Keep subscribing to me. Maybe one day I could grab one of those kind of cars. But until then, man, I can't get past. I'm at a plateau with you guys. I don't know what's up. But appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for giving me awesome comments and even some crappy ones. But that's all right. That's what YouTube's all about. Until next time, my name's Brad. Poor Boys Garage. Let them rip, not rot. Keep on saving them. Don't send them to the crusher. We hate that. Until next time, we are out.